right. You know me, sometimes I'll dip my toe into the pop culture, what everybody's talking about. And yeah, this video is going to be brief about Sister Act 3. Whoopi Goldberg recently talked about how they're working diligently to try to figure out how to get the gang back together and make this sequel happen. Basically, she said in an interview, I believe it was on the late show with James Carden, that because for a long time they kept saying no one wanted to see it, but apparently fans have been demanding it to come back. But here's the thing, I mean, there's the catering / pandering to fans, but if the fans don't support it, then you just blew a lot of money. Not to mention, if the movie isn't that great, you'll hear more complaints than, well, anything else. But here's the thing, though. We just live in a day and age where look at what Disney's doing with their live action remakes and stuff like that. Basically taking movies that have already come out and just giving them a live action treatment. And for the most part, they kind of aren't as good as the first ones. But then again, The Lion King was the biggest film, so now they're talking about giving that one a sequel. Not necessarily confirming it's going to be Lion King 2 Simba's Pride live action, but they are making a sequel. So with Sister Act 3, my first thought is, I don't think we need it. I don't think so. But then again, look at the fact that, what is it, Coming to America? Coming with the number 2 America is coming out this December. And, well, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and just say, I want it. I mean, no, it's going to be trash. I'm not going to just sit here and say that. I'm just going to say that I don't think it's necessary. I mean, Sister Act came out in 92, and then I honestly did not know this until recently, but I did not know Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. I didn't know that came out the very next year, right after the first one, because believe it or not, because you look at the first one and the second one, maybe it's like I feel like it's probably like the camera work, the colors and everything. Sister Act 2 looked like it came out maybe 3 to 4 years after, but I did not know it came out a year after that. So to actually have Sister Act 3, I'm just going to shoot it out there, just spitball a date. Let's just say hypothetically, Sister Act 3, 2022. That means that movie came out, honestly, it would be kind of fitting to have Sister Act 3 come out in 2022, because if my math isn't bad, then that means Sister Act 3 will be coming out 30 years after the first one. After the second one came out only 1 year after that. So yeah, 92 to 02, and then to 12, and then to 20. Yeah, that's 30 years. So we'll have to wait and see. I forgot, back in 2011, I know that Sister Act was on Broadway. Wasn't Raven Simone in that, or somebody else? I forgot. There was some body who was a big name person who was in the Sister Act Broadway tour, but I don't know. I honestly have no concept of what the third one could be. Like, will it be like Sister Mary Clarence, and then like, I guess you could say mentoring a young nun who reminds her of herself. I feel like Sister Act 2, I can't decide which one I like more, because 1 had a good story. 2, that music though, that was like, joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. I mean, and then I'm not even going to try to murder that note from Oh Happy Day. It'll sound like I'm trying to, slaughter the lamb rather than, bring a lamb to God or whatever. I just know I'm not even going to do it. But I know I ain't the only one who tried to hit that note. When Jesus won, I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to hurt your ears like that, because you're probably unsubscribe and dislike the video. But with that being said, I'm not going to sit up here and just dog the third movie before it even happens. But just tell me, answer these questions in the comments. Do you feel we even need a third one? I honestly don't think we do. Do you want a third Sister Act? When do you want it to come out? Do you agree with me that maybe 2022 will be an interesting date because it'll be 30 years later? What do you think the story could be about? And yeah, just go ham in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. But without further ado, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video because I just wanted to jump right into it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post new content. Follow me on social media. And yeah, if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And yeah, I love Whoopi Goldberg. You know, I grew up watching all of this stuff. You know, Made in America. I feel it's very underrated. Made in America, the Sister Act films, and The Associate. That was another. Look that up. It's called The Associate. It's like when Whoopi Goldberg's character masquerades as a white man in the business, the corporate world. It's really good. I definitely suggest it. The Associate. All right, guys, take care. Thanks so much for tuning in.